As a coordinator and curator of Raimon Panikkar's Opera Omnia, I suppose I will be expected to speak about the beginning of this task and its subsequent development. The decision to publish the collection of his writings was not easy for Panikkar. More than once he has to overcome the temptation to abandon the attempt, the reason being that, though he fully subscribed to the Latin saying that scripta manent, he also firmly believed that what actually matters in the final analysis is to live out life. The great masters, Pythagoras, Socrates, Buddha, Jesus, did not actually write a single word other than in the hearts of their disciples, he reminded us. It took years of working alongside the author to collect and systematically organize his writings, which include not only all his books, but also the most important articles that help to give the most complete picture of his thinking. This work involved selecting and classifying these into different subjects, and at times also editing and updating them, and he frequently felt the desire to change or add something. The work led us to draft the general outline of the opera, which consisted of some 20 books, each one with an introduction by the author himself. He managed to see only 3 of these in print. He left me the task of continuing and completing the work along with instructions on how to proceed. It is fascinating to see how in each volume, apparently on the most varied topics, there always appears reflected the life of its author in his mystical vision of reality. I will therefore report the itinerary of his journey as he himself described in general terms in Life and Word, the book containing all the introductions, a true overview of the life and thought of Panikkar, adding in sutra style, typical of Panikkar, a phrase which grasps the essence of the meaning according to the author. I was attracted by spirituality since my youth, he said. First volume, Mysticism and Spirituality. The most important theme of the author's life, which subtly inspired all his writings, so that it became an indispensable hermeneutical key to all his intellectual intuitions. Mysticism is the integral and joyous experience of life, which we feel beating, flowing in us, and which manifests itself increasingly in Panikkar as Sat Chit Ananda, being, consciousness and bliss, equivalent for him to the Christic experience, to which we all are called, and which is not exclusive to a select few. To date, 8 books have been published in Italian by Jaca Book. The 9th is in the course of publication, so in 5 years we are already halfway down the road. 7 in Catalan by the publishing house Fragmenta, 3 in French by Éditions du Cerf. In Spanish, the books will begin to be published in next year, at a rhythm of 2 volumes per year by the Herder Publishing House of Barcelona. And last but not least, The English version will be published by Orbis Books of New York, represented here by Robert Ellsberg, Editor-in-Chief. Robert and Jim are here to present the Opera Omnia to the American public, as you can see from the brochure. Next year, the first two books dedicated to mysticism and spirituality will be published. We can say, therefore, that the project of spreading Raimon's philosophy throughout the world is well underway, and we all are extremely satisfied with what has so far been accomplished and planned for the future.